Welcome everybody to an awesome episode of Wine, Hops, and Road Stop Shot on location deep within the bowels of the Latimer compound with my lovely wife, best friend, co-host, Desiree. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing today?
I'm good. Great.
You're all green today.
I'm green.
And I'm all black.
No.
I'm wearing black, you're wearing green. Why are you wearing green?
Because it's St. Patty's Day.
Yes, kind of.
Well, we're close.
First time this will run, it'll be a week before St. Patrick's Day, and then it'll run again up to and including St. Patrick's Day. So, we are in the St. Patrick's Day mood. We're going to talk about all things St. Patrick's Day and celebrating with drinks and good stuff and good time. And just a little bit about St. Patrick's Day and a little bit about Guinness and all kind of good stuff like that, right?
Yes.
But before we get there, we have some booze news to get to.
Get to it.
That's right. Willy Wonka type booze news, right? There's
Yeah.
a contest. You could win a free trip to Ireland with this Willy Wonka type search for the golden beer can. Colorado-based Breckenridge Brewery is hosting a Willy Wonka style contest, giving away a free trip for two to Ireland. First step towards snagging that Emerald Isle getaway, well, you got to find a golden beer can among the 12 packs of the brewery's Nitro Irish Stout. And you stumble upon a golden can, all you have to do is take a photo of it, post on social media using the official hashtag. Hashtag #GoGoldSweepstakes. Now only 100 golden cans are in circulation across the entire U.S. So, you may be lucky. You may get to go to Ireland, right?
But what happens if you don't find a can? What do you get?
I don't know. Nothing. You get nothing! You get like Grandpa Joe. You know, he doesn't work a day in his life, but man, once he got that free ticket, he jumped out of bed and danced around.
Of course. I would do that for chocolate too.
He's the real villain in that movie. So there you go. That's pretty interesting.
That's fun.
Yeah. You could win a trip to Ireland. I'd like to go to Ireland someday.
I would too.
Yes. That's about it. That's all I have on that. I'd like to go to Ireland someday, and maybe we will.
My grandma went to Ireland.
Yes, she did.
Yes. She got really, really drunk.
Yeah.
She kissed the Blarney Stone. And she threw up on the steps of the castle.
This is the family I married into, and I love them all. Well, moving on from that, we have the Brewers Association recognizes 4 new beer styles in 2021. And I got to thank old Party'sville friend Kevin Leshko, who watches us from Wisconsin on the internet, of course. He sent this news item into the show. So I got to talk about that a little bit. There's 4 new beer styles that have officially been added to this year's style guide for the Brewers Association. New Zealand style pale ale. That has a medium hop aroma. Notes of tropical fruit and passion fruit with a dry finish. New England style India pale ale. Similar, but higher in hops, citrusy, and grass notes with a dry finish. Kentucky common beer. Sweeter, featuring malt aroma with notes of caramel, toffee. It's like a dark cream ale. Now, it was a once popular style from the area around Louisville, Kentucky, from like the 1850s until Prohibition. So apparently this is getting more popular, so the Brewers Association has to actually say like, hey, it's an official style. And finally, last but probably least, I will say, is the Belgian style session ale. Spicy like a Belgian style, but lower in hops, lower in malt, and lower in alcohol content, apparently. It only ranging between like 2 and 5% for that session ale. I don't know if I'll be trying that. I would try the Kentucky, though. So when we come back, we're going to try some beers that are, St. Patrick's Day-like, we'll say, right?
Yes.
Beers you should have on St. Patrick's Day to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
But we're not going to have a Guinness Stout, are we?
No, we're not.
No, we're going to do a little bit different this time, okay? Everyone knows what Guinness tastes like, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
I'll go away. We'll be right back with more Wine, Hops, and Road Stops right after this. Welcome back to Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. It is the St. Patrick's Day edition of the show. And in front of us, we have 4 beers that you should try for St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yes.
What do we have in front of us, my dear?
This here is Guinness, but it is not the Guinness everyone thinks of for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
This is Guinness Blonde.
All right.
This is Sminics Red Ale.
Okay.
We have Murphy Stout, because you gotta have a stout in there.
Absolutely.
And then Trogg's Joyous IPA.
Okay, now this Last one by Trogg's is the Joyous IPA, and I've been told over and over again by a good friend and cousin and band member of mine, Adam Arlotto, that this is awesome. And I've been waiting to try this because he's been sending me pictures of him drinking it for like a week now. So I've been looking forward to it. And you handpicked all these. I'm very proud of you.
I did. No, thank you.
For the show, like you usually do. She usually picks the beers that we try on the show. So did a good job, I think. So, okay, what do you want to go with first? I think we should go with the Sminics Red Ale first.
Okay.
Now, this is the red ale. Now, Sminics also does their normal ale, but this is a little different. This is a red ale.
Yes.
And it's pronounced Sminics. Unlike somebody that I used to know who thought he was really smart and Irish, he would call it Smithwicks. Smithwicks. And I would say, Frankels, it's not Smithwicks, it's Sminics. And then he told me I was wrong. What do you know? You're Italian, blah, 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 blah. Whatever.
No, because I know how to pronounce it, I don't want to order it because I'm always afraid they're going to think I'm pretentious. So she knows how to pronounce it. So I never want to order it.
Sminics, that's how you pronounce it. All right, let's get some glasses over here.
Alrighty.
Irish princess.
Oh boy. Half
Okay,
Irish.
tell me a little about this beer
Okay, I can do that.
while I pour it.
All right, so this one should have a rich ruby color.
Which it does.
It does. It's a little deep, kind of dark. Should have some fruitiness to it.
Okay.
Getting that.
Well, the head's supposed to be a little bit creamier and heavier than it is, but...
Yeah, there's not much going on there.
Smells like a red ale, tastes like a red ale. It's a good red ale. You got the fresh floral notes to it, a little bit of flowery scent to it.
Some caramel.
It's good. It's good. I don't know if I've ever had this before, actually. The Sminics Red Ale. I'm not sure. Maybe, possibly. But I don't know. I usually drink the regular stuff, the regular Sminics.
That's good too.
Okay, so you got your little bit of like caramel. The ABV is 4.5. Your IBUs is 35. You're not going to get a lot of hop taste to this because it's a red ale. And usually the red ales are smoother than your normal ales. A little less hop, a little more malty, but not too much. You know, so it's a smooth beer, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I could drink it. Now, the carbonation seems a little bit much on it, a little bit more than I expected. But, I mean, other than that...
It's twangy?
Twangy
is that a word to describe the twangy?
You could call it anything you want. Twangy.
And I do.
Twangy.
I make up my own words.
I don't know what that... Twangy? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go with twangy and move on to...
I don't know.
My favorite of the Irish stouts here, Murphy's Irish Stout. Hot take. People may yell at me, but I actually prefer Murphy's to Guinness. Sorry. I know a lot of people scream at me about that, but I do. I always did. I like Murphy's. It has more of a chocolatey flavor, I think, to it. But, you know, let's try it out and see, right?
Okay.
Okay, is this a nitro?
I don't think so.
All right, let's see. And there's not a lot of difference between this and Guinness, but enough that, like I said before, I prefer this. If I have a choice between Murphy's and Guinness, I'm going to go with Murphy's. Now, internationally recognized Irish Stout, brewed since 1856 in the iconic Ladies' Well Brewery of Cork, Ireland. See, there's no, like, twangy finish.
It's catching on.
Now, Guinness has this finish to it that Murphy's Irish Stout doesn't. There's like it's not as bitter, I don't think. There's more like coffee, and it's to me it's like there's a little bit more chocolate to it than Guinness.
I'll agree with that.
It's not really that different though than Guinness, I don't think, but I like this better. The ABV, of course, is 4%. It's not a big beer. Stouts usually, historically, are not big beers unless you have the words Imperial in front of them. Then you're going to go up to 8, 9, 10%. But usually with your stouts, especially around St. Patrick's Day when you're going to drink the traditional Irish stouts, you're going 4, maybe 5%. That's about it. This is Guinness Baltimore Blonde. So it's brewed in Baltimore. Is that why it's called Baltimore Blonde? I don't know, but it says on here Baltimore Blonde. So now I've had Guinness Blonde before. I wasn't too impressed. So we're going to see this time. Hey, I gotta call it like it is, you know? Yeah. If you remember, and you're an avid watcher of the show, you know, way back when we did this Guinness Blonde on the show, I pretty much said this is a beer that really has no reason to exist. There's a lot better blondes than the Guinness Blonde. But I guess we'll see. Okay. There's a little citrus to the nose, which is nice.
Oh.
I stand corrected.
There you go.
They refined their original blonde recipe for brewing at our Open Gate Brewery in Baltimore. So it's a little bit different than, I guess, your normal Guinness Blonde. That's all I could say. Most likely, this is slightly different, slightly hoppier, probably made like that for the American beer drinker compared to the Irish beer drinker, because there is differences. Guinness has always done beer differently in Ireland than they do here. Going back to their Guinness Stout, you're going to get something different if you go to Ireland than you do in America. Slightly different, but different, especially the ABV. If you get it in Ireland, it's a lot lower. Because, not saying they drink it all the time, I'm just saying it's a lot lower. Yeah.
When it's lower, you can drink more. And,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I get it. I see where you're going.
All right, last on the list. This is from Pennsylvania brewery Trogg's. I'm just going to say you can't go wrong with Trogg's. I mean, one of the finest breweries in the nation. If not just in the state, in the nation. I mean, there hasn't been a bad thing that I've tried by Trogg's. I don't think so. What about you?
No, not yet.
Not yet. What do you think? This is going to be bad?
No, I trust Adam on this one.
Yeah, Adam Arlotto says this is awesome. Brewed with Citra, Azeka. No. How do I pronounce that?
Where is it?
Azacc. Oh my God, these weird words. These weird names of these hops.
Well, maybe they think Jeffrey's a weird name.
Jeffrey is not a weird name. Jeffrey's an awesome name. Okay, so there are hops in it. Sabro, Eldorado, Citra, Azaka. Fine. Whatever. Kill me in the comments if you're watching this online. I don't care anymore. I mispronounce.
They sound very exotic, so I'm hoping for something different here.
Yes, they do sound exotic. They sound kind of South American.
Tropical, maybe.
They're tropical. Oh, I could definitely smell the tropical. Yeah. Man, that smell. There's a lot of like fruit smell to that, like a papaya or something. Adam's right.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good. Joyous, did you buy more of these? Because that's really good. That's
no, but I will.
I'm just gonna move this over here.
There's sweetness at the end there, and I like that.
Oh yeah, the finish is very sweet. There's some nice hop character to it, but not overbearing, which, sometimes with these IPAs, it could be a little crazy. Especially for people who don't like a lot of hops. But this is good. 6.5 ABV. So it's run-of-the-mill IPA. It's not super crazy high with the ABV. So you can have a couple of these. Very good. Wow, man. This is good. I'm liking this. Thank you for picking that up. And thank you, Adam, for suggesting it. You didn't talk to Adam, though, did you?
No.
Guys think alike.
I guess so. Wow.
Yeah, it's all gone.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to have some more.
You should.
I think, you know what? Oh, maybe I will. So, when we come back, we're going to talk more about St. Patrick's Day. We're going to talk about, hopefully, the proper way to pronounce cheers in Gaelic, right?
Yes.
And all kind of other good stuff. So there's more wine, hops, and road stops coming up after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wine, Hops, and Road Stop, shot on location in the Latimer compound in Latimer, Pennsylvania. I'm with my wife, my co-host, my best friend, Desiree Bonalmo, and we are talking St. Patrick's Day today. We just sampled a few beers, mainly Irish-themed beers like Sminics and Murphy's and Guinness Blonde, Baltimore Blonde, that is, which was a lot better than the regular Guinness Blonde I've had a few years ago. And of course we had an IPA, which I stole off you. I'll put it back here. So let's talk a little bit more about St. Patrick's Day. And of course, let's start with how to say cheers in Irish Gaelic. Since you are at least half Irish, you told me. I thought you were all Irish. Now I have to think about this a little bit
Return
more.
me.
I can't do that. Can't return you. I bought you for life. So, how do you say cheers in Irish Gaelic? Now, before you show me how to do it, let's say last time we did a St. Patrick's Day themed show, I was hanging out with Kevin Jennings from Krugel's Georgetown Deli. Kevin, we miss you. Hope you and Felicia are doing great.
Yes.
Kevin was able to pronounce it correctly, and I thought I said the same thing as he did. He's like, no.
I don't even know if I want to attempt this then.
Kevin's super Irish. We'll just say that. Okay.
Yeah, we should leave that to the experts.
Tell me about cheers in Irish. How do you pronounce it?
Sláinte.
What? Sláinte.
Yeah.
Close enough?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so the Irish cheers is pronounced sláinte. It means health. If you're feeling brave, how do you say the next part?
I believe it's Sláinte is Stoncha.
That means health and wealth.
If I am wrong, and I bet I am, please let me know.
They're going to beat you up. All the real Irish people are going to beat you up.
The real Irish people.
The leprechauns are going to come.
You know what I just noticed? You're not wearing any green.
I am now.
You are now.
You want to tell the story about this?
Oh, 10 years ago this month, you gave that to me at a
gig.
At a gig, yes.
I was being weekend rock star, and I was playing.
Yes.
I was like, hey, she came up, and she's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey, you want to lay? How about that? And then I married her.
Yes. Well, they say everybody's Irish for St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
And, some of us say, man, that's not fair because I can't put on a pinstripe suit and call myself Italian.
Yeah, you can. No one will care.
But there are some Irish that don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. There are
That's weird.
reportedly some people who were born on St. Patrick's Day and don't celebrate their Irish heritage.
Now that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
That's strange. I don't know.
So if you want to be Irish on St. Patrick's Day, go right ahead as long as you're having a good time.
That's right.
And you're enjoying your life and you're not harming anybody else. And to that I say, sláinte.
I have a good time all the time. That's right. Now let's talk a little bit about Guinness. We don't have a Guinness stout here. We decided not to drink the usual standard stout for St. Patrick's Day, but
I do have some, of course.
yeah, it's in the refrigerator over there. So we're going to give you a couple of facts about Guinness, like the world-renowned St. Patrick's Day drink. It requires 119.5 seconds to rest before you can drink it. The perfect pint of Guinness is poured with the glass held at a 45-degree angle, and it should be left to settle on a flat surface for 119.5 seconds to let it surge and allow that perfect foamy head to appear.
That's a very specific amount of time.
It's great. I don't know if I'd want to wait that long, but if we are in Ireland, we will.
Yeah, they probably would make
Yeah,
us wait.
you gotta.
You don't
let
mess with it.
Let it make itself. You can see it bubbling up and stuff.
Oh, I love that when the color all comes together.
Yeah, really cool. And I remember Alan telling me when he was over in Ireland, I believe, or England or someplace with Guinness, when they would pour it out of the tap. There's a different name for it, but whatever. The foam was so thick you could actually put birthday candles in it. You know, so
wow.
Kind of neat. Look up at the archives. We talk about it on, I think, the first or second season of the show. Yes, the show has 6 seasons. Yes. Yes. So, give me a Guinness fact.
A Guinness fact?
Yeah.
Besides 119.5 seconds?
Yeah, we got a couple more.
Nigeria drinks more Guinness than Ireland.
I did not know that.
Apparently they do. Because Africa was a colony under British rule, and through aggressive marketing, they love Guinness. In 2011, they became the biggest market for the brew, surpassing even Ireland.
Wow. Well,
That's pretty impressive.
They got good taste down there. Guinness has also been studied for its ability to fight heart disease. Guinness's slogan used to be, "Guinness is good for you." It turns out there's scientific evidence now to back that claim. According to a 2003 study at the University of Wisconsin, Guinness specifically contains antioxidants that could protect drinkers from heart attacks, reduce cataracts, even prevent impotence. When consumed in moderation, which means usually 1 drink per day for women, 2 drinks a day for men.
I don't like that. I think we should be allowed to have 2 for our health.
I think right now, women could have just as much as men. You know, the whole equal opportunity
That's right.
thing, whatever.
We can drink just as much as you can.
Sometimes even more. Give me another fact, lady.
Do you know that it's not actually black?
I did not
when
know
you
that.
pour it out there?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the color is not actually what you think. It's actually a rich red, not black or brown, even though they commonly call it the black stuff. How about that?
According to their website, traditional methods of roasted barley give the brew a ruby red color. You just have to hold it up to the light to see it properly. I think that's really interesting.
But I wonder if the pubs are all really dimly lit, if that's why you can't really see the color.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Or we just drink it so
Now,
fast
what
you
about
don't
Murphy's?
notice.
What about Murphy's? Do you think see some red in that?
Yeah.
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 So, you know, stout actually isn't black. It's just really, really dark red. Very cool. All right, we got a little bit more wine hops and road stops when we come back. If you like what you see here, of course, the easiest way to get in touch with us is our Facebook page. Facebook.com/wine hops and road stops. Join our group. And remember, every Wednesday, we do something special on that group and on that page.
Warm Up Wednesday, where we look ahead to the future of nice, warm, summery days.
Yep.
And we find a drink that makes us feel warm and fuzzy.
Every Wednesday on our Facebook page, just another reason to communicate with us. And you should do that because, like, we got a big group of drinkers and beer enthusiasts and wine enthusiasts on the Wine Hops and Road Stops Facebook group.
Foodies.
And foodies,
Foodies.
yeah, because, you know, we like that too. So get on there, post pictures of your favorite drink, your wine, any kind of food that you made, anything. Communicate with us because we love to hear from you. So don't go away. There's more Wine Hops and Road Stops coming up right after this. Welcome back to the last segment of Wine Hops and Road Stops, shot on location in the Ladderbar compound with my wife, best friend, co-host, fan club,
Fan club coordinator.
Fan club. Yes, you have the fan club.
Yeah, I keep running into people that recognize me, which is weird for me.
Yeah.
It's a little strange right now, so if I'm a little taken aback, I'm just not used to it. But we're getting recognized. I like it.
Yeah, and we thank you when you do come up and see us when we're out in public, even with our masks on.
Yeah, usually you can only see me from here up, so.
Thank you very much
okay.
for for saying hi, telling us you like the show, because pretty much do it for you guys. We have fun doing this out of our home bar every weekend, coming to you. But I mean, without you giving us feedback back, why do it, right?
Right.
I mean, we could just drink our own time.
Right, but it's not much fun if you're not sharing it with somebody.
It's more fun to share it. So, winehopsandroadstops.com is our website where you can watch all our old videos and, of course, connect to us through Facebook. Facebook.com/winehopsandroadstops. Join the group. Say hi to Desiree. She's always on. Talk to us. Ask us questions. Let us know where you want us to go.
Yes.
What you want us to talk about.
Any interesting things you find out there. Good beers.
Always, yeah. Post your good beers, good
Something
drinks.
you want us to try, let us know.
Yeah. So
We'll do it.
And what are you going to do for St. Patrick's Day? I mean, the parades are pretty much not happening yet, but we could, fingers crossed for next year, I guess. But we'll always celebrate, here,
Yeah.
virtually, I guess,
Sure.
with each other.
Yeah.
Sláinte.
There you go.
So until next time, guys, remember life is too short to have bad beer. So drink a good beer, drink with somebody you love. Happy St. Patrick's Day, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Mwah. Bye-bye. We're done. It's over now. All right, let's do a promo.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.